if I watch a bottom of the eighth 2-run home run from Adley Rutschman in the wild card round for the Boston Red Sox to take the lead over the New York Yankees, my TV is broken.
All right, let's get into it. Let's go.
How is everyone doing today? Vin's clearly having a good day.
Why not? I mean, come on. There's a lot to be happy about.
There is. Welcome back to another episode of Split Decision here on YouTube. Here with my co-host, my friend Vin. I am Logan. Lot to talk about. A lot of good things to talk about for once. I feel like we've been talking negatively about a lot of our teams recently.
Well, I mean, ever since the Knicks won the chip. Yeah, pretty much. Told you to get them.
But as good as teams have been playing, I will say the most positive thing, football is...
It's so close. I mean, it is back. It is back.
We live in a world where in 2026, we have passed the calendar. NFL football has been played.
Hell yeah.
NFL football has been played. And it was actually...
Really?
Dare I say, the best Hall of Fame game I've ever watched?
I mean, a 33-30 game. You had multiple lead changes, a walk-off touchdown to win the game.
It was actually
a great
entertaining game, which it's usually not because you're looking at a bunch of fourth strings and third strings. You know, we saw some recognizable names in this game. You saw Kenny Pickett for the Panthers.
Carson Beck,
who, hey, baby... Carson Beck was looking good. People are forgetting he won a national. He almost won a national championship. He did not beat Indiana, but he made a national championship. Great career out of Carson Beck. You know, actually, did he win in Georgia?
I don't think so.
Double check that. I don't think he did either. I think it was Stetson Bennett, and then he transferred out. But maybe even as a championship, definitely as a because he was a starter there. Definitely won the SEC there, if I remember correctly.
So
he has it as a backup.
Yeah. He's won two.
But he didn't win. I was talking as a starter. I was talking starter career here. So, but yeah, Carson Beck looked very, very good in this game. I'm very excited. He might be the future of the Arizona Cardinals, a team that, if you look at the roster, is built for a young quarterback to take over.
He went 15 for 19, 188 yards.
Threw a tutty.
Had a tutty, yeah.
Threw a tutty.
Averaging, almost 10 yards of play. Like, he looks good.
That's what I'm saying.
But, like you also said to start this, you're going up against a bunch of third string, fourth string guys.
We're not talking about that part.
Carson
Beck's the future.
Touch the field ever again in their life.
Carson Beck is the future.
Okay, yeah, you're right. And so Cade Klubnik is the future for the Jets. Yeah. Which, I mean,
I will actually, we could take a bet right now live on air. I would take a bet that Carson Beck it starts before Cade Klubnik.
I wouldn't take that bet because that's easy money to make. Like, of course he's going to start because there's no way the Jets would give up on Geno and start Cade, but they definitely give up on.
You think Arizona's going to give up on Jacoby?
They have Jacoby, and who else do they have?
Jacoby played well for them last year.
They have Jacoby and they have Gardner Minshew.
But Jacoby played well for them last year.
Jacoby
won the starting position last year
over Kyler Murray, their guy. You're right. That if anything, that's more of a reason why we're not going to see Carson Beck.
Yo, new COD coming out. Kyler Murray's fucked, bro.
The Vikings are
fucked.
The Vikings are fucked. You got 9,
and you got a new COD. You got a new Modern Warfare coming out.
Who's going to be glued to that? Sorry, Vikings fans. So that's rough.
Nah, they deserve it. You know I have a vendetta against the Vikings forever.
Diggs, sideline, touchdown.
Fucking terrible.
Yeah, I mean.
Speaking of that franchise, shout out Drew.
Oh yeah, your guy.
Shout out Drew.
Clap it up. Hall of Famer.
First ballot.
First ballot Hall of Famer. You would think the greatest coach of all time would get first ballot Hall of Fame, but
we're not going to talk about that. That's a past story. We're not going to talk about how Bill Polian, practically staged a coup against Bill Belichick getting into the Hall of Fame.
Well, I mean,
can
you blame the guy?
Let's talk about Drew for a second. Drew Brees, in my opinion, my GOAT, but not like I understand Brady, Montana.
Oh, yeah.
But I will say,
go to your franchise.
But I will also say Drew Brees is the third greatest quarterback of all time. I go Brady, Montana.
I
Brees.
mean, you were showing me those stats from earlier. It's kind of crazy.
Brees got some ridiculous stats. We'll start here. I mean, obviously well deserved. We'll go back to it. Wins a Super Bowl back in 2009 with the Saints, their first franchise Super Bowl, MVP of that game. And for those of you who don't know, I don't know how many people are watching this, and I'm assuming if you're watching this, you do know the story. But if you don't know, Drew was cast off after shoulder injury with the Chargers. A lot of people thought he was going to go to Miami with Nick Saban. Doesn't pass that physical. ends up in New Orleans, and New Orleans post Katrina hands this man the keys to the franchise and does everything they need him to. Goes, wins a Super Bowl, time and time again. Was like, I'll be the first one to say, yes, I'm a little biased, but
really,
if Diggs' sideline touchdown doesn't happen, the Saints win the Super Bowl.
Oh, 100%. Because
the Saints are the best team in football that year.
Who made the Super Bowl that year?
It's the Eagles Patriots.
Or was that?
It's Philly.
No, was that Cincy?
No, it was Philly.
Are you sure that wasn't the Cincy Joe Burrow Super Bowl?
No, that was the no call year.
Oh, that was the no.
That was the no call year.
You guys got a lot of atrocious calls, but
Diggs' sideline touchdown. Like, bro, I'm telling you, Drew Brees in his career is 2-0 in Philadelphia in the playoffs. Has marched in there multiple times before and won games. He's marching into Philadelphia against Nick Foles, in my opinion, and winning that game. Like,
that was 52, so that would have been the Eagles' first.
Yeah, and I think the Saints are the best team in football that year. I genuinely believe it. But yeah, back to like those crazy stats. I mean, Drew Brees second all time in passing with over 80,000 yards. Let me pull up the exact number over here because I had it in my notes. It's 80,358 yards. Drew Brees has a career completion percentage of 67%. I mean, Drew Brees, 172, 114 as a starter. He was on many struggling teams, but when you break it down, I mean, this man has an NFL record 5,000-yard seasons. Second is Brady Mahomes with 2. Everyone else on that list has 1, and it's 5 other people.
And it's
Drew Brees did it for 3 straight seasons. He did it in 2008, 2011, 2012, 2013, and 2016. Drew Brees threw for 5,000 yards plus in 3 straight seasons. One of those teams went 7-9.
Call me dumb. 2011 was the year they won the Super Bowl, right? Or was it 2009?
2009.
Because 2011, he threw for
2011 is the year he gets robbed. 2011
yards,
should have won MVP.
Holy shit.
They gave it to Peyton.
The sheriff was in town.
Yeah. But he should have won MVP that year.
But, I mean, goddamn.
But,
Drew
yeah,
Brees.
I mean, Drew Brees.
What a legend, man.
Deserves the Hall of Fame. Is the headliner. I mean, other notable names, Vinatieri makes it. Greatest kicker of all time.
Luke Kuechly. Larry Fitz.
Yeah, like this was a very stacked Hall of Fame class. A Hall of Fame class that's starting to make us feel old, I feel like.
Dude, did you see the nominees for next year?
No, don't tell me them.
I'm looking them up.
Oh no, I'm scared. Don't tell me I'm about to hear like Todd Gurley. Is Todd like if Todd Gurley's on that list?
If I could type, I just typed 72. That's a while from now.
Oh my God, Antonio Brown. Can Antonio Brown make the Hall of Fame?
I don't know with how he ended his career.
Like if you're a voter.
All right, yeah. So these are the people who are eligible.
Okay.
Willie Anderson, Rob Gronkowski,
Gronk already.
Troy Holt, Adrian Peterson,
AP,
Jason Witten. I don't know if I said that right. Dallas Cowboys tight end. And
Jason Witten too, man.
Yeah, that's about it. I mean, those
Jahari Evans.
Those are not.
That's another Saint.
These are other notable modern.
Frank Gore. I think Frank Gore was nominated this year. So was Jahari.
Yeah.
Richard.
Yeah, it was about. Well, these are just other notable modern era candidates. But these are the guys who are eligible at least this year. So Rob Gronkowski.
God. Yeah, Gronk.
That makes me feel old as shit.
Gronk is crazy.
Because there's no way he's not a first ballot.
AP makes me feel old too.
Yeah.
I loved Adrian Peterson, man. But honestly, I want to go back to what I just said since we're on football in the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's just a fun question to ask real quick. If you are a voter and you are proposed with the ballot that has Antonio Brown on it, are you voting Antonio Brown into the Hall of Fame?
How can you not? I mean, kind of looking at it.
Like, that's like statistically, you can't deny that guy's a Hall of Famer.
Like, let's look at a little bit of career stats for AB. Or, yeah, AB. I don't know why I fucking. But,
like outside of him going insane.
I mean, which is all multiple. And that's why, but, like, there's other polarizing figures that are in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Like who, though? Like, who's Antonio Brown?
Nobody kind of jumps off the top of my head.
That's sort of like, who's Antonio Brown level? Like, I guess maybe Ray Lewis because of that whole controversy. But, like, Ray Lewis also rebuilt his whole character, you know what I mean? Into, like, this whole new guy.
I mean, his career stats. Hold up. Why is it showing? Just show me his. There we go. Receiving. He's got 12,000 yards under his belt.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
This is over what? 10 years?
yeah.
12,000 yards.
11 years. But still,
like, bro,
83 touchdowns. Like, come on.
And like, bro, look at those 3 years in
7
Pittsburgh.
fumbles. Yeah.
What is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,000 yard seasons.
No, but that stretch right there, is that 3 straight 1,200 yard seasons?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's insane.
14, 16, 18, and then another 12, 15,
Bro, 1,800 yards?
Yeah, no, in 2015 he went crazy.
Like, bro, I don't know if
195
based
targets.
off the field issues, I can deny Antonio Brown the Hall of Fame. I don't think I could.
That's even if he's done playing football, bro. He's been out for 5 years.
Nobody's giving Antonio Brown a job.
I mean,
no, but
the Jets would.
Yo, and this, I hope this doesn't demonetize us on YouTube. This is a dude who has Cracker of the Year awards.
He also has another a blank of the I can't say it.
Hence my point. Like Antonio Brown also has Cracker of the Year. He also has of the Year, bro.
of the Year, yeah. Like he's got a lot of. He's very creative with CT,
like
ESPN.
that dude is not getting a job in the NFL ever again.
But that also kind of like, bro, how is he getting in the Hall of Fame then? I don't know. It's
because based off the stats that you just looked up, he's a Hall of Famer. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know, dude.
That's a crazy question.
Just the way,
that's gonna be somebody's getting that across their desk within the next few years. That's the funny part.
It would be this. No, wait. Yeah, 21 was his last season. You need to wait 5 years before you're eligible.
So yeah.
Right? So it would be with this year.
That's what I'm saying.
Somebody's gonna have to look at that and be like, "Holy shit! I have to make a choice. I actually have to pick."
Yeah, that's the thing.
I had to pick AB.
What's the harder decision? The guy who has to make the vote, or the one guy, right? Because it's a vote, it's a community. The one guy who has to decide whether he's on the ballot.
Do I even put this guy on this, or do I just
do we just forget that this ever happened? I don't know. Football's back though. I'm hyped.
I'm so hyped.
I'm hyped, bro.
I'm not hyped
and
with news.
I mean, as more stuff comes, all there is to talk about right now is the Hall of Fame game. That's all everyone is talking about. Carson Beck looking good. You know, like you said, you have the game-winning touchdown at the end of the game.
63 combined points.
That's what I'm saying.
In a preseason game.
Yeah.
It was great.
But as the season progresses, we'll definitely get more into football, foosball, and what that entails for the NFL season. And I think we'll do a fantasy special, too. I think that'll be fun.
Oh, I love that. That'd be awesome.
It'll probably be a log show fantasy special just because it's on Tuesday. And I'd go late that day. But, yeah, probably a fantasy special because the NFL starts on a Wednesday this year, which is odd.
The way they've been doing, like, they did that last year, though, with the Brazil game, where it was...
That wasn't on a Wednesday, though, was it?
Yes, it was.
It was week 1 on a Wednesday?
Let me look.
I thought it was a Friday.
No, dude, it was weird last year.
I could have swore Brazil was on a Friday. Because Australia's on a Wednesday because of the whole time zone thing.
Of course, it's gonna tell me that
it was Packers Eagles.
Yes. And where is it? Why can't I find you?
Packers Eagles. I swear it was on a Friday.
What's September 4th of 2025? That doesn't help. All right. Well, I just kind of derailed the whole show.
NFL Brazil. Let's check it.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was Friday, September 5th.
Then what was September 4th? Because that was
the league opener. That's Thursday night.
Okay. So this is the first year they did it on. This is the first year on a
it's
Wednesday?
weird, bro. I don't like
they
a
did
Wednesday.
It last year though. I thought
maybe it was the Christmas game you were thinking of, like Black Friday game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One of those games.
Well, yeah.
They did like a New Year's game.
Didn't they do a Thursday or the day before Thanksgiving game this year? Or am I going crazy?
I think you're going crazy. I don't ever remember Wednesday Night Football ever happening.
Well, it's happening this year. We're getting it
this
year.
We finally got it. Here we are, Wednesday Night Football. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. But I think that's I think that's enough about the Hall of Fame game in football. And
well, the only other thing I want to talk about football is, some upsetting news coming out of Jets camp that I heard today. David Bailey hurt his ankle. He should be good for the beginning of the year.
That is rough.
But exactly, we just got this guy. You're about to be.
That's your dime piece right there. That's your
that and what's going on with Sadiq? He had his surgery for his hernia, and he's also been set back. So it's not awesome, but
the
Jets
it
can
just
deal.
Seems like a problem for the Jets right now. I feel like you have a lot of young guys not playing. Like if David Bailey now with this, has D'Angelo Pons returned to practice yet?
I haven't heard anything
started the
about
season
Pons,
injured.
Yeah, it's not great.
That's just a problem, and I don't know. I think when you look at the situation of the New York Jets, I think we all agree that Aaron Glenn is on very thin ice.
It's cracked under his feet. He takes one step, he's going through it.
Now, the one interesting fold I would like to open up
What's up?
is I don't think as the New York Jets, I think if you go into the season with Aaron Glenn, which is clearly happening, I'm not saying there's anything that's not.
Unless something major happens
you know
in the next 2-3 weeks.
I don't think that's ever happened in my life. I don't foresee it happening. I'm not saying that I've heard something, that I have these crazy sources, But what I'm saying is this. I think it'd be the smarter decision to, no matter what, say that is a commitment to Aaron Glenn for the season, no matter what.
Yeah, we can't make the mistake of firing him halfway through the year,
and this is
it's Hackett's team.
Yeah, and this is also why I feel that way. Is I genuinely believe if the Jets want to move on from Aaron Glenn after this year, or at some point during this year,
Frank Reich,
your best option comes from your division.
Okay. And what?
Sean McDermott. The fact that Sean McDermott doesn't have a job is baffling.
I saw something the other day that he was working out with the Rams. That he was with the Rams. That
no, that happens all the time. You're where coaches out of football.
You're right. The fact that he didn't get picked up. The fact that he
didn't get a single job, it could have been him. It could have been him. It could have been him going, I wasn't expecting to get fired. I'm not going to take interviews. I'm going to take a year on this and figure out what I'm going to do. Maybe I go to college, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I think if coming into a young, if the Jets,
and that's the other, not only are they so young, you have the 3 draft picks that you get from not only yourself but Dallas and Indy. You never know how those teams are going to do. If Indiana tanks, you could potentially have 2 top 10 first round picks.
And bro,
that's huge for a coach to be like, I want that guy and that guy.
Yeah.
I can build it, and I get full reins of this team.
I would think that Sean McDermott has proved, yes, everyone gives the credit to Dable. Because Sean McDermott is more of a defensive-minded head coach.
When it comes to Josh Allen,
he was the head coach for the development of Josh Allen.
Yes.
So if the Jets perform how expected this year, and are picking a top of the draft, and are looking at bringing in a young quarterback,
which, of course,
why would you not look at the dude who had a very big hand in developing the dude who has terrorized you since Tom Brady left?
All right, but are you really attributing the development of Josh Allen to McDermott?
No, I'm saying he had a large hand in it, though.
I feel like it was a lot more Brian Dable than we like to admit. I feel like Brian Dable really.
No, I think Dable gets all the credit,
and that's why I really would love to see the second year of Dable and Dart. But
I think Dable gets all the credit, and I'm not knocking Dable at all. I think when we look at Tennessee this year, you're going to watch Cam Ward take a giant step forward because of what Brian Dable was able to do.
And that defense is going to be scary under Saleh.
I don't know, bro.
I love Robert Saleh as a defensive coordinator. He's
not the coordinator.
I know.
He's the head coach.
I know. But think about his head coaching time as the Jets. The Jets defense.
Oh, yeah, you guys won a ton of games.
Our defense that year was ranked all right. We're not going to get it.
You won a ton of games.
I know, we did. We're the Jets. We suck. Our defense could be great. You're not going to win any games when your quarterback can't throw the fucking football.
I could argue against that. I've watched it happen. Yo, I watched. Who was it? Was it Brock Purdy that year? Played an entire playoff game, not even being able to throw the ball because he got injured in the second half, and they lost by 3.
That's not the same thing. That is not the same.
The quarterback literally couldn't throw the ball.
All right, because he's injured. My quarterback is completely healthy, and Zach Wilson sucked dick. Zach Wilson sucked.
I'm just saying, bro.
Can't compare Brock Purdy to Zach Wilson.
I'm just saying that I don't think Robert Saleh. I think Robert Saleh as a defensive coordinator works.
Yes, as a head coach.
But that's not what he is in Tennessee.
Yes, you're right. You're right. We'll see.
You know what I mean?
We'll see. Well, that's why I love football, because anything can happen.
Yeah.
It's one of those sports.
I love football, man. I'm so happy it's back. Don't get me wrong, I love the Yankees. We'll talk about the Yankees a little bit.
Got a lot to talk about.
And the Knicks were fun. And I'll never forget that.
I was about to say, they were amazing.
That's what I mean. But this stretch of post-basketball, like post-Knicks, no football.
Knicks, the Yankees kind of being mad.
Oh, my God. It's been terrible.
It's been so bad.
Oh, it's been so bad.
So it's nice to actually get some.
That's what I'm saying. It's nice to finally...
Entertainment.
Yeah. Enjoy sports again.
But speaking about entertainment,
the Yanks. We're back, baby.
We're so back.
And this is the Yankees for you. When I tell you, if someone told me to write the most generic story about the Yankees, right? If we were to play into the rumors of a season script, right? It would seem like the script writers write the same script for the New York Yankees every year.
Every year.
Which is start the season off well.
Hot.
Have a few major injuries.
Have
a start to slump in the middle of July and look atrocious in August.
Towards the end of July.
Into August.
And then you have
And then mid-July you start to snap again because you're like, oh wait, September's around the corner. And if September's around the corner, you know what's around the other corner? October baseball. Important baseball.
Yeah, no, you're right. It seems to be the same thing year in, year out.
But now here is where I love the difference.
Oh.
The people stepping up this year are not Aaron Judge.
No.
Are not Juan Soto, Cody Bellinger. Can't be
Stanton.
It's not Stanton. It's not a once in a lifetime season out of Trent Grisham.
No. Yeah.
Who we are watching step up right now for the New York Yankees is there was a spark lit in this team when it was announced that our number one prospect,
was coming up.
George Lombard Jr., was finally going to start at shortstop. And somebody pointed this out to me. I think it's poetic that Lombard wears 96.
Okay. In what way?
Jeter won his first championship.
In 96.
In 96.
All right, I didn't think of that. I've been thinking of all the comps that's like Judge's 99, so like all the good Yankee players are gonna start like wearing the 90 like numbers. So
it could be that
in the future. Who knows? We see another big prospect wear like 94 or 95.
But Lombard's been playing
cool. I like that.
Absolutely out of his mind.
He's been playing amazing.
He's 5 for 13.
Offensively,
yeah, that's what I mean. He's 5 for 13. Hit a home run tonight.
He had a nice home run.
You know what I mean? Hit a home run tonight. Hit a home run in his first game. Mm-hmm. Besides that, 3 singles. And, countless exceptional. I can count 3.
Like, just
like off the top of my head, there are 3 that stand out of just amazing, mind-blowing. Oh my God, Anthony Volpe could never do this type of plays.
And it not to pick on Volpe though, but it's more of like Lombard knew where to be and when to be there versus Volpe, who's like would get like caught lacking in that instance.
And now we do have to take a breath as Yankee fans.
Yes.
We do have to take a breath. It's been 5 games.
Mm-hmm.
Or was today the 6th?
It has been. We are both wrong. It's been 4 games. It has been 4 games.
Okay, it's been 4 games. He plays his 5th game tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Volpe did win a Gold Glove his rookie year.
And
Anthony Volpe was making exceptional defensive plays his rookie year.
Anthony Volpe hit a grand slam in the World Series. Like there was hype for Anthony Volpe. But
hype is an understatement for what we gave Anthony Volpe.
There was
we almost if we
said
didn't have Aaron Judge, if we didn't have Aaron Judge, we were handing Anthony Volpe the keys to the franchise.
I would hate that.
Now, we were in a world where we had Aaron Judge.
Christ.
But I can argue with the way that Anthony Volpe was handled, that you were practically handing him the keys to the franchise with the pedestal that he was put on and the hype that he put. And Lombard feels similar. I can't lie there.
Of course he does. Of course it does.
Where people have been sitting here for the past 2 years going, yo, where's this Lombard kid? He's going to be amazing. He's going to be amazing. And it's been the same thing with Spencer Jones, who I'm going to talk about in a minute, who's also had an exceptional past, 8 games.
But what also plays into that is the fact that it's like they were prospects. They've been in the minors for X amount of years, and it's that we didn't, we could have sent you off in a trade to acquire some big name. Because that didn't happen, you need to perform. Like it's one of so. I don't know.
And
it puts that extra
yes.
I need to see you perform now, but I mean he's
and I think one thing that was interesting to see today was for the first time ever we could say that his time in the minors helped him with something in the majors, not like developmental wise. He knows the ABS better than anybody on the field.
Oh yeah. I don't
if
know
you watched him, bro, today he had 2 back-to-back challenges. He was down 2. He was at 2-2 count. The dude throws a pitch, calls a strikeout immediately, taps his helmet. Dude throws the pitch in the same exact spot, calls a strikeout again, taps his helmet. But the reason I'm bringing this up was the confidence.
He's like, no, that's wrong.
And I thought of it immediately, and somebody on the post game talked about it. I don't remember who, but somebody on the WFAN post game talked about it. Lombard's had the ABS for 3 years. 2 years.
He's the most comfortable with it.
That's what I'm saying. So he's going to be teaching people like hopefully Jazz Chisholm and Ben Rice and some of these other dudes
egregious challenges
of hey, here is how you get comfortable
to
really
for. This is what
to really seeing what is clipping the zone and what's not. But yeah, I'm very hyped again. And again, the young guys have been stepping up. Spencer Jones had a big day today. He had a big triple today. He's had 2 home runs in his last 8 games. He's stepped up. He has stepped up very much to the point where my opinion is flipped on but can we really make him an everyday outfielder? I think the goal would to be when Judge and Bellinger come back that he is in the outfield every day. And when Judge comes back, we'll see what they do if they put him in the outfield right away or if you're going to DH him or
they'd probably DH him.
Yeah,
but even in that instance, I don't hate Bellinger in left and Giancarlo in right. I wouldn't hate that. Just to get the bat in the lineup though. And I understand, his whole setback was, this running thing with his calf and he's, he can't open a bag of chips with his elbow apparently. But we're also kind of forgetting that he did it last year. Giancarlo had multiple games in the outfield.
I don't know if we see. I'm not saying we don't see Giancarlo in the outfield, but I don't know if we see him in the outfield before we see Judge. Even though Giancarlo's probably going to come back sooner.
But that's what I mean. So it's like in the.
I think.
Let me gather my words. In the case of the playoffs, because that's most likely when Judge is coming back, you're going to tell me a lineup where you can have the bat of both Judge, Bellinger, Stanton, Rice.
But you DH Stanton.
But if Judge can't make those if he can't make Stanton can make that.
That's what I'm saying. Like Stanton fully healthy is making the same plays Judge is injured. So if you're playing the role of we're going to DH Judge, you're probably not playing Stanton that night, or you're playing him in right.
Then that's what I was
at home. Like that's where you have to stick him in right field at home is where you'd be using that. But also you can have the option of resting Stanton, using him as a bench bat for a few games before the playoffs start. Yeah. You know what I mean?
100%.
And using a rotation of Trent Grisham.
I was just about to say,
and some other guys that
I'm not
Elliot Ramos.
I completely forgot about Elliot, whatever the fuck. Elliot Ramos.
You have
he can
the
play
pieces,
both left and right.
That's what I'm saying. You have the pieces there that you are not forced to play Stanton in the outfield as much as you want to get him at bats. You are not forced to play him from the first at bat, play him in the field. You can get him later at bats as a pinch hitter and stuff like that, and clutch more clutch of situations.
7th, 8th, 9th, he's out there.
And yeah, you have a rotation of Grish, Ramos. You know what I mean? Because you can move Belly over. You can move Spencer in right or center.
I wouldn't mind Spencer in center. I really wouldn't at this point.
Here's the thing.
He has a more productive bat than Grisham.
I think he's faster than Grisham. I didn't think I'd ever say that, but I
didn't think I'd ever hear that.
I genuinely think the Trent Grisham that I'm watching on the field this year does not have the jump on the ball that Spencer Jones would have. Spencer Jones is quicker. Like, I genuinely think Spencer Jones has a better jump on the ball this year.
I would have to agree if I'm being completely honest.
Like when you watch Trent in the field, he's not
sluggish.
Yes, he's playing very sluggish in the field. That is a great word to put it there. But I feel that, you know, I mean, we're looking at a league that we could get into this side of baseball now. Like, we're looking at a league where the Dodgers have fucking Tariq Skubal.
Yeah, let's bust into that bad boy.
You know what I mean? The Dodgers have fucking Tariq Skubal. The Red Sox may have lost tonight, but they've won like 35 of their last 40 games and just added Adley Rutschman.
Yeah, and I mean, sure, they gave up a lot. They did.
The Rays just added Freddie Peralta,
which
and what's his name?
Are we really gonna sit here and be like Freddie Peralta's a big addition? In his first game as a Ray, he almost blew it against the Rockies. We're gonna sit here and try to. Freddie Peralta was awful on the Mets.
Wait. You want to talk about people who got traded and blew it in their first game? At least Camilo Doval is doing it not only for the Yankees. I just have to say that. At least he went to Pittsburgh and was like, "Oh no, I'm still terrible." But yeah, Tariq Skubal's on the Dodgers, man. Skubal's a Dodger,
and I have to give credit where credit's due. The Dodgers ownership and their GM and their front office. You guys are geniuses. You really are. You're evil masterminds. The way that you can cultivate your farm system in such a way where you can get rid of these prospects and not affect. Most teams, you do this, and it kind of sets you back like 2-3 years.
Can I get tinfoil hat on you real quick?
They get better.
Can I get tinfoil hat on you real quick?
Well, let me put it on.
There's a very strong theory that is going around the airways of WFAN that I have heard over the past few days when the Skubal trade was made.
Yeah.
That there is an in for the Dodgers in the terms of there may be people in the rankings of prospects that are ranking Dodgers prospects
higher
than they really are.
So
their value seems higher.
That's a crock of shit. There's no way.
I'm just saying.
No,
could the fix be in for the Dodgers?
That's bitter Yankee fans.
Could the fix be in for the Dodgers?
Need to justify it.
No, it's not. Actually, I heard this from a bitter Mets fan. All right, I heard this from a bitter Mets
baseball fans that are just they don't want to see the Dodgers win, but they found a loophole and they're exploiting it, especially with this whole deferral shit where it's like, oh, we'll pay you 17 years, 20 years from now. It's they're doing.
I mean, we're not getting baseball next year.
No, we're not, and it's their fault.
We're not getting baseball.
That's why I call them evil, masterminds. But they a rotation that has Shohei Ohtani, Yoshi Yamamoto. I don't know how to say his first name.
Dylan Cease.
No, Sasaki.
Oh, Rokai.
Roki. There you go.
Roki. Yeah.
Sasaki. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Oh yeah, I was about to say Dylan Cease on the Blue Jays.
Plus,
I sound like an idiot.
Plus, you're gonna get Blake Snell and Tyler Glasnow back eventually, and you have Tariq Skubal.
And they brought in who'd they bring in from the Royals? The relief pitcher. Why am I blanking? Oh my God. Oh, why did I just blank on who it is?
I'm trying to look. It's not Edwin Diaz.
Just look up Dodgers trade deadline trades. You gotta learn how to search, Vin.
I know, I'm sorry. We don't have Jamie here this week.
Yeah, he went to Virginia. Matt went to Virginia to celebrate his military friends. Shout out military members. I'm just poking fun.
Let's see. They acquired Scooble, and then they added the catching
I
depth.
swear they
What
got...
are you talking about?
I swear they got,
Eric Lauer? Alex Call?
Who was it? Chris Bubick. That's who they got. They got Chris Bubick, who's a relief pitcher from the Royals, who he's injured currently. That's probably why he's not popping up on your searches. But in the playoffs, that is going to be a big late arm for them.
Like, dude, like,
and it's a dude who's actually pitched in a few big games before.
I don't
like,
understand how you're supposed to get a hit, let alone a run off this fucking team. Like,
this Dodgers team is good, man.
It's gonna be scary.
It's the world versus the Dodgers right now.
But at the end of the day, baseball is one of those
the world
sports.
versus the Dodgers, bro.
Baseball is one of those sports where it's any team. Like,
it very
never
much
know.
is.
You never know.
You really don't.
And at the end of the day, like, we could sit here and be like, the Dodgers they're gonna win it, and they just don't make it.
Yeah, they just don't get it done.
And we're all I'm sitting here at least thinking, well, this is the most wide open the American League's been in years. How do the Yankees not get to the World Series? And they probably won't. So it's that's how I'm thinking.
No, but let's be honest. Let's sit here and be honest.
Dude, this American League is trash. Like, the fact that
the Boston Red Sox are gonna reset.
If the
I'm
Yankees
not just saying
don't
this is
make it to the World Series this year. It's a disappointment.
Yeah, but I'm not just saying this as a bitter Yankee fan.
Even without Judge,
the Boston Red Sox are gonna reset.
Yeah, of course, no.
Like,
and that's not even.
They will return to the mean.
Fandom aside,
they will reset to the mean. It'll happen.
They're gonna cool down eventually.
It'll happen. And I'm not saying they're gonna cool down enough that this Boston team could still be looking like a threat going into the playoffs. But they're not gonna go into the playoffs winning.
I don't think they're gonna take the lead in the division and run away with it.
Yeah.
Right? No, I think they're gonna.
I don't even know if they'll take the lead of the division. I think they're fighting for a wild card spot. And I think when you look at like Pro Baseball Reference has a playoff percentage chance. The Yankees haven't dropped behind 90% all year. But I think when we talk to playoff time and like the whole league around it, like the AL East is the American League.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. There's
one,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams
the
above
White Sox
500, and 3 of those teams are in the AL East.
And I was about to say, the White Sox are a game above 500?
Yeah,
winning their division.
Yeah. AL Central is a joke. It's actually a joke. And same with the AL West.
That's what I'm saying. The AL West is more of a joke.
14 games back. The A's are 14 games back out of first. Rangers are a game and a half.
You know what I mean? You're looking at an Astros team in first. It's 3 games above 500.
Mm-hmm. No, I think they're a game above 500, just like the White Sox. They have the same win percentage. So, yeah, no, but that's what I mean. The fact that if the Yankees don't make it to the World Series, if we get bumped out by the Rays or even God forbid the Red Sox, it'll just be a complete disappointment.
It would be a wild card game against the Red Sox. That's what would bounce the Yankees. But like, bro, you're looking at a team that when you get Judge back, it's just like.
All right, but can we break down what you just said? When we get Judge back, that's one. If he comes back this year, because he said he wants to come back. Cool, he might not. And that's the other thing. Hold on. That's the other thing. When we get Judge back, Judge comes back. What if he's dog shit? What if he's at the plate and goes over? He just sits there and he just watches the fuck.
But this is with the impact of Aaron Judge.
All right,
the impact of Aaron Judge in your lineup changes things. And you're looking at a team that, like, realistically, not gonna lie, Ryan McMahon, I love you. You suck.
All right, come on. He was crucial as shit last night.
But no, my point in that is
shit on him right now, man.
We can look at a world where you're a playoff lineup. If you want to put your best bats out there, you move Jazz over to third, right? Hear me out, right? You move Jazz over to third, right? Then you can live in a world, right, where you have Cody Bellinger, Spencer Jones, Aaron Judge. You have Jazz at third. You have Lombard at short. You have Garcia at second. You have Paul at first, or Ben Rice at first. You have Stanton at DH, and you have Wells catching.
But Garcia's only at first baseman DH, I thought. Does he?
No, he's played second.
He can play
second.
I don't hate that.
If you wanted to throw your best bats out there, I'm not saying that's our best defensive lineup, but if you wanted to say, here's our fully healthy roster, we're going to throw our best bats out there.
What if
McMahon's on the bench, Goldie off the bench too?
What if Lombard was at third? Because I know he was doing that in the minors.
I could see it.
I wouldn't hate it. And
You're playing Cobby at short?
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
Because I don't. Jazz played third, but we've played him out of the position. I feel so
Cobby.
much better keeping him at second. He's such a better second baseman than he is a third baseman.
No, yeah, I agree with that.
So it's like I'd rather have Lombard,
bro. But also
personally
talking about Caballero, bro. The league's
they've got some kind of
the league's got a vendetta in him, bro. What happened tonight? I'll go back in time to like really talk about it. And
bottom of the seventh,
right? No. I'll go back in time. Like what I mean by that,
way back.
Yeah, is it started with that first
weird like little
pitch clock violation.
Yeah, where it was the umpires were told the day of the game,
No. There was one before that where he gets called for it. The first one he argues.
Oh, the first one this season where it was okay.
Where it became noticeable.
Yes.
Everyone talked about it.
And then the next game.
Then the next one, all of a sudden it's called.
All the umpires get together before the game. We're gonna enforce this.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't tell Caballero or the Yankees.
That's what I'm saying. Then all of a sudden there's this magic memo about it that is not told to the Yankees, not told to either team, but is enforced. Then tonight, there's another moment where it happens, where he looks up at 8 seconds, they call a pitch clock violation, he takes a strike. Cobby was clearly upset. Cobby was very clearly upset. He then works a walk in that count, and as upset as he does, throws his bat, slams it on the ground, and takes a nice, leisurely stroll, talking to the base coach down to first base.
Believe this shit, man. This fucking guy.
You know, Cobby having words, has some words about the umpire.
Rightfully so, I mean.
That then, instead of the umpire letting the batter get to base, no matter how long he is taking, because I don't know if there's a rule enforced about
look it up.
How long you have to take to walk to first, right? It somehow eats into Austin Wells' pitch clock time. And they call a pitch clock violation on Austin Wells. And I just feel like, bro, you're picking on Cobby at this point.
I believe it is 7 seconds? To get there in 7, that can't be true. So I looked it up and it gave me how to get to first base. So
you know what I mean, though?
Love that.
No,
I do know.
But it feels like you're picking at Cobby at this point, bro.
They're looking at it because what they're trying to do is they're trying to discourage what he's doing. They don't want more people picking up and doing it.
But why?
Because it's unfair to the pitcher.
Is it?
No. Because if you look at his numbers, it's not really like an advantage, other than the fact that like I'm in your head, I'm messing.
That's what I'm saying. Is Cobby batting that much better?
No.
That like this should be a rule that's enforced.
No, but it will be. It will be. And when the 2028 season, there'll be the Caballero
bro.
rule.
Here's also my other thing that I will gladly say about this. Why isn't everyone doing it?
True. Why isn't everybody waiting until like because he has such a muscle memory about it. Like he's practiced.
So what? Because he's good at it?
Yeah.
He's gonna get punished?
Isn't that how most rules in sports go though? That a player finds a loophole and once they get really good at it, it's like, hey, you shouldn't be doing that, and then they work around.
No.
They rechange the rule. But
here's what I'll put an example, right? I'll go back to football with the tush push, right? Because everyone goes, oh, it's just because the Eagles are really good at it.
Oh, no, that is some bullshit on the. We can really get it.
But no, we're not going to get super into it. But no, but also it is a play that when you look at the percentages of how it works 80% of the time. You know what I mean? It's an unstoppable play. You know what I mean? Like that is always an argument I've had for getting it banned. Is whether it's unsafe, whether you have to put all these other arguments into it. It's an unstoppable play, therefore it makes it unfair.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? This isn't making Caballero unstoppable. You know what I mean? It's not making him this unreal batter that's working all these walks and...
This is a quote from Caballero. I've seen other guys do some other things, and they don't call anything on them. Caballero said, they're just picking on me.
Literally. No, but like that's actually what it feels like. Because it's true. And the reason why I said, why is nobody else doing this, is because, Vin, I want you tomorrow to watch any other game. Guess what? They're doing it.
So then, like, what is it then? Like, do they just not like how long he takes to get in the box?
It's because he's doing it. It's because of what you said. He's so good at it that his muscle memory is not doing it at 8.5.
So we can explain to, like, what if any viewer maybe doesn't understand. It's that he's not making eye contact with the pitcher until at least 8 seconds, right?
Yeah. All right, you have until 8 seconds on the pitch clock to make eye contact with the pitcher.
And if you don't, it's an automatic pitch clock
So the minute
violation.
that thing goes to 7, pitch clock violation.
But that's on the batter, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Caballero is doing it at like the last millisecond.
Yeah, no, he's literally in the last fucking
Like when I say it's the last possible moment for a human to be able to do that. It's that quick second. But like I said, when you look at plays like this and stuff like this where rules have had to be enforced, whether it be unsafe, stuff like that. When you can't figure out that it's unsafe, any of this, what it comes down to is, does this make the game unfair?
Is this giving him an unfair advantage? And
it's not.
Looking at his numbers
he's
right
batting
now,
250.
He's batting 242. He's got 12 home runs, 41 RBIs. His on-base percentage is decent at 688, but like it's not like jump off the page. It's
that's my point.
Average numbers.
They just pick on him. They're just picking on him, and it's starting to really.
It's starting to get stupid.
Really And today was just like, because they hit him with the double whammy. They hit him with the pitch clock violation, which pissed him off enough about it. And then
they turn around and hit Wells with a pitch clock violation.
Because he took too long to walk to first. And then also, like you said, when we go back to that old one where it was like, you literally have the ump on a mic saying, Aaron, we were told to enforce this.
Yeah, that was.
And then Aaron goes, then why weren't we made aware?
Mm-hmm. That all of that was on hot mic. Everybody got to hear that.
Like that's ridiculous. And I'm not trying to sit here and be a poor me Yankee fan because I get it. We're the fucking Yankees. Like I know who we are.
27 rings they heard.
Yeah, like I get it, bro. Like we're the Yankees, and I know to a lot of other fans it sounds like it's all we do. But like Caballero's getting picked on
for really no reason.
You know what I mean? Like Vin, you know me as a fan. I am the most. Because of what I've done and how much I've started to talk about sports over the past couple of years, I've started to take more of a less biased approach even when it comes to my own team. I will call a spade even when it comes to the Yankees. You know what I mean?
That's just the way you got to do it, though. The second you start having favoritism,
exactly,
your entire all your opinions.
I'm just saying this in the point of
out the window.
Bro, Caballero's getting picked on. And if you're a Mets fan, you're a Yankee fan, you're a Red Sox fan, you're a Dodgers fan, you're a Cleveland Indians fan.
If this was Lindor,
you can
bro.
see it.
If this was Francisco Lindor, every Mets fan would feel the same way we do, but we'd look at it and just be like, "Oh, it's just the Mets complaining."
Like
it is that added benefit of like, "Oh, it's the Yankees, so it's going to get more coverage," but
I don't know.
It is starting to get really ridiculous.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, man. I don't know. Dodgers got Tariq Skubal. The Dodgers have Tariq Skubal. Oh my god!
I can't believe it. I mean, like we did all right with the trade deadline. I don't want to sit here and like Cashman. I'm not going to say you did a good job. If you want me to sit here and try to convince the three people that are going to watch this that you had an amazing trade deadline, you didn't. You needed to address two things: our catching position and the shortstop. And neither.
And no, well, I would say it was more catching.
Oh, 110%.
And relief pitching. I would have. I'm taking. Yes, I would have taken a late arm over a shortstop.
Yes, because we've seen what we got with Lombard, so that I'm not that disappointed with. But I don't know.
The big thing about the catcher position to me is two other teams in your division that are fighting for the top spot in the division with you went out and got catchers. Now, I don't know. I'm not in the war room. I don't know what went down between Baltimore and the Yankees where that didn't go through.
It was too.
Maybe it was
I have the full breakdown of what
maybe
Boston gave up.
it was just Boston was willing to give more than Baltimore knew we were willing to give. And Baltimore didn't ask for Lombard.
100% what it came
down to.
You know what I mean?
Like Baltimore didn't ask for Lombard, but they also knew they couldn't ask for Lombard. You know what I mean? So it could have hit a point where Boston gave this very good package of prospects.
Yeah, I mean, hold up. They gave up 2 pitching prospects in Anthony Ianson, Kason Witherspoon, a talented outfielder in Endy Oscar, definitely said that wrong, and a catcher in Carlos Narvaez.
And Narvaez is a highly tout catching prospect.
Oh, as well as another player to be named or cast consideration.
But
so it's like the Red Sox gave up a lot.
That's
but
what
you
I
also
mean.
upgraded your catching position
with a very big bat. Now
he is also hurt, is he not? So it's like, is he going to perform the same way when he's in a Red Sox?
I swear to fucking God. I swear to fucking God. I'll say this right now on air. If I watch a bottom of the 8th.
Look in the camera.
If I watch a bottom of the 8th 2-run home run from Adley Rutschman in the fucking wild card round for the Boston Red Sox to take the lead over the New York Yankees, my TV is broken. My TV is going to be fucking broken.
Yeah. No, yeah, there's going to be a lot of unhappy New Yorkers that night.
Oh, my God, bro. I don't even know if... Bro, I might have to put a headphone warning on that. Whew. Yeah, man. I don't know. And like I said, you had... The Rays went and got Freddie Peralta and...
They picked up a catcher.
Taylor something, I think. Blanking on his name, too.
They picked up Liam Hicks? I didn't realize
Liam Hicks. That's exactly who it was.
He's a catcher at first baseman. I didn't realize that.
But yeah. Yanks got as good as it looks... We're reacting to a small sample size of good baseball.
And all right, so Luis Garcia and Heliot Ramos, they've both been decent since coming up. You know,
Luis Garcia has been a lot better than Heliot.
Yeah,
Luis Garcia has
he's been
impact
playing good first base,
impact at bats.
Yes, and I mean his first game he didn't hit a home run. Am I making that up? Yeah. So it's like. That we desperately needed. We needed a little bit of life into this lifeless fucking
I'm pretty sure
offense.
he hit the sac fly last night as well.
No, no, I'm thinking of Ramos. I'm pretty sure. No, he had that play in the 10th where he was running the ball down and he caught it like in a shallow right field, and it was gorgeous. So he's been great, and Ramos is definitely going to be one of those guys where once we get all of our outfielders back,
I don't see where he fits.
I see how he fits in that, like, Judgy, you get it off day, Ramos, go out there and write.
But just roster size-wise is where it fits. Is you start to hit an issue.
Gotcha. I don't know.
You know what I mean? Because,
eventually,
like you have no infielders are leaving. You're not calling down or DFAing any infielder unless you're committing to, like... But yeah, that's what I mean. Like Ryan, you're not DFAing Ryan McMahon or any, you know what I'm saying. That's what I mean.
We can't. Not, and his glove is too good.
Like you're not DFAing anybody.
Can't DFA up
catchers that are, you know what I mean. Like you can't do that. And then once everyone comes back, you got Belly, you have Judge, you have Stanton, you have Jones, who like you can argue, are you gonna send Jones back down right now?
Controversial. Hold on. Send down Grisham.
I don't think you can.
You can't because he's only
his contract.
He's only here for.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
Damn. Because I was gonna say that would kind of like.
I don't think he'd allow it too. Like I think he'd. I think if we told Lieutenant Grisham that we were gonna call him down, he'd say DFA me.
Bitch.
Because he could. He could get a job somewhere else.
No, I know he could. I don't know. Then I really.
That's what I'm like. Roster wise, it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't fit. I don't know though. We'll see. We will see how the Yankees.
Time will tell.
Yeah. I think that's all we got for you guys today, though.
Nice, short and sweet.
Football's back.
God, I can't wait. I cannot
Football's
wait.
back, baby.
But I'm down to go into more like fantasy football type next week. Break that down maybe a little bit.
Oh yeah, definitely. We got our draft coming up.
It's gonna be a
Draft
lot of fun.
special.
Hell yeah.
Episode 10. Maybe we make that episode 10 of fantasy special.
Sounds like a good idea.
I will see you guys on Tuesday. We will see you guys together next week. Peace out, everyone.
Bye.